Hi guys, so I just wanted to come on because I'm going to play a clip from a podcast called $1 Million Worth of Game. You can find them, I believe you can find them on YouTube as well. They more than likely have a YouTube page. Um, I just want to play a clip of Kevin Gates. He recently interviewed with them, and he's talking about practicing semen retention. And this conversation kind of came up before. I'm not sure if I put a video up on a past channel or not, but Chris from Ready to Love was also one of the guys from there. Ready to Love was also talking about practicing semen retention. So I wanted to just kind of get into that conversation and why it's a good thing to have these guys trying to have this conversation. So I'm going to play what they had to say, and I'll see you guys on the other side.
Digestion phase. That's when they eat all your bad cells up and shit like that. But I just noticed that when you eat animal products, it put plaque in your veins. I noticed that.
Man, who the fuck you been talking to, man?
No, he on point, chill.
I know he's been. I'm saying,
I'm a nerd.
I understand, like,
I'm a nerd.
He's on point.
Nigga.
I'm a nerd.
Because this motherfucker.
Yeah, this nigga give our whole class on this shit.
This nigga's a legend.
Yeah, I'm a nerd.
Chill. He's educated.
I'm a nerd. And then that's what got me into looking at what the certain juices do. Like at nighttime, I drink tart cherry juice because it remove all the inflammation out your body. In the morning, I drink beet juice because it got nitrous. It got the nitrous oxide in it. I believe that's how you say it. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's called
don't quote me,
nitrous oxide. And what it do is it open up the blood vessels. It get the blood flowing. It's just beautiful. Like I don't even have muscle soreness from drinking beet juice. I'm able to work out 2 and 3 times a day. And then getting rid of the lactic acid in your body, like rolling yourself out. Like I used to have problems with my feet, used to hurt at the bottom from running so much. But now I get them like the tennis balls and roll my feet out.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And just drinking a lot of water, because I noticed that we get our moisture, our water from the food we eat, and the water that we put in our body. It's what cleanses the body for us. Milk thistle for my liver, because everything get processed through the liver. So I use milk thistle for the detox my liver, dandelion root for the detox my kidneys. You know, I'm weird.
No, you want it. No, you ain't weird. You want some next level shit.
But I'm winning. I'm weird, but I'm winning.
That's
and
right.
Then another thing,
weird and winning. I like that.
Gilly gonna think this crazy. Another thing,
ain't nothing gonna beat you started yoga in jail.
Hey,
go ahead.
Yeah, I started my yoga journey in jail. I ain't gonna say I started it because I wasn't serious. I'm into it now. I walk around with the lit.
Yeah.
You know the lit yoga mat,
the roll mat,
up
yeah.
on your I go in the gym with that on now. When niggas see me, they be like, man, this nigga serious.
Hey, you think you on Russell level yet?
No,
Russell been doing that shit for 40 years.
Yeah, I ain't on his level yet. But you see the light in his face?
Yep.
Like the zen that he has.
I just
like
met Russell.
The inner peace. Yeah, I met him one time before.
When you gonna start yoga?
We'll talk about that some other time. Don't worry about it. Because you don't
But
understand
another thing I was
I'm on a
telling
journey.
you that's like really healing to your body, it's gonna sound crazy, is semen retention. Not releasing no semen. Like you can have, and it's beautiful.
Didn't I just tell you I was practicing abstinence
you can
to
have
the new year? You thought I was tripping.
Nah, you need to have sex. You can have sex, but your
don't
intention,
come.
Your intention should be to please your partner. And don't release no semen. If you feel like you about to release, stop. And let it it's gonna heal your central nervous system and everything. Heal your brain.
No.
So you saying you gotta have a mean pull-out game?
No, that's like going to the gun range and looting the gun up
hold
and
up,
going.
It's about
you gotta have a pull-out game.
I ain't gonna say pull-out game for me. It's about knowing your body. See, I engage in a lot of foreplay because I aim to please my partner. So when I say foreplay, I mean I like to kiss everything. That's just me.
Yeah.
I want this. Don't even tell me your spot. I'm gonna find it. That's just me. I aim to please my partner, whatever partner that I'm dealing with at the time. But I notice if I just go in there with the intention of just fuck the pussy, that's microwave pussy. You, bing, it's over with. But if you go in there with the intention to please your partner, I want to see, can I make this woman come? Can I make you squirt? I'm not a squirter. Let me see.
Eat that ass out till you pass out.
Eat the ass out till you pass out.
Well, I start with the feet first, like, because a woman walk on her feet all day. I ain't gonna give away my recipe, but yeah, it's, you know.
You start with the tootsies, huh?
I'm a Dixman. Now, I ain't gonna lie.
Go ahead.
I did have to go get my lick back for when I was on drugs. You know, that drug dick, you know, that wasn't. But yeah, hey, Y'all be seeing me work that ab wheel. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on demon time.
Yeah.
With all due respect.
Demon time, demon time, demon time.
Yeah,
Kill the pussy, but she's alive.
Yeah, I'm a Dixman. And I take pride in being that because the way that you fuck your woman in private is how she gonna respect you public.
Hi, you guys. So I just wanted to come and touch on Kevin Gates' interview again with $1 Million Worth of Game. So he's talking about semen retention. He's talking about a bunch of stuff. Yeah, like I said, the interview's a lot. If you're not used to certain language, it's very vulgar in the tone. If you're not used to certain language, it's probably not for you. But if you can handle the language in the conversation long enough to hear the benefits of semen retention, then I would suggest you go over and listen to the interview. And he's talking about some other things as well. Anyway. And maybe there is some benefits of him practicing this even in married life, which they don't necessarily talk about in that way. Yeah, I don't know his business, so I don't know what's going on. What I wanted to say is that I think that, we're starting to hear this conversation more, and that's a good thing. It's probably a plus in our community because it's reported that semen retention, of course, teaches men how to practice self-control, and this is something that's definitely lacking in our community. Men not knowing, and young boys and young men not knowing how to just use self-control in situations. So I'm trying not to get off into a whole bunch of different conversations, so I'm trying to just stay on the topic of this. Like I said, Chris from Ready to Love also was bringing this conversation up. He's stating that he's practicing semen retention until he gets involved in a permanent, a long-term relationship or a marriage, right? He's not really interested in getting anyone pregnant, I guess, right now. And so he decided to look into semen retention. That was his conversation on the show. And so that's why I'm bringing up the whole topic of self-control. And, there's some other benefits of it as well. They're saying it helps with muscle mass and fatigue. And so I think it's just a good thing for guys like Chris and for Kevin Gates, to have these conversations out in the open on an important topic like that, because they definitely need to find a way to take control of their situations. And I'm speaking of black men, instead of always trying to point the finger at someone else, and what this woman is doing to you, when you have the ability to take control over your own destiny and your own body, and make some, just better choices. And so I think it's a good conversation that people need to raise a little more. That's just my opinion. Like, there are a lot of guys on here talking about a lot of nonsense, and they could be talking about some real life things that's beneficial to them as a group of men, and beneficial to their health, right? And well-being. But let me know what you guys think about the conversation. Like I said, if you want to watch the entire interview, it's at $1 Million Worth of Game. You can find Kevin Gates here on social media as well. And let me know what you guys think about the conversation. If you have watched the entire interview, or if you just watched the segment that I just played, about what he's saying, what he's talking about in describing what semen retention is and the benefits of it. Let me know what you think. If you're a man, if you've thought about it. If not, is it something you would consider? Why or why not? And do you agree with me when I say that this is a conversation that black men probably need to raise more, about influencing newer generations and, younger guys, to practice self-control, right? To use self-control and to understand the benefits of that to their happiness, and health. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.